what's up you guys, this is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today we're going to be digging through Devstream 82 for some of the upcoming releases that have been hashtag confirmed. So the War Within trailer has officially dropped, alongside a bit of a release date nip slip by PC Gaming, and if things go as planned, we will be seeing the War Within in a couple weeks. Now, while the second stream did confirm the date isn't 100% solidified, the dev stream definitely gave us a few insights as to some of the content that will be coming up soon. So let's start with the small bits. First and foremost, in hashtag Bladewatch, for those of you that are concerned about the targeting system they've implemented for Ash's Bladestorm, they have stated that they are currently testing a toggle function. Press 4 and you go into marking mode, then press 4 again to unleash the execute. For those of you who have been keeping up with it, this was a suggestion pulled from the second stream, so if it turns out not to suck, y'all can thank me later. Continuing with the Ash news, they had on Ray from their character art department, who was actually responsible for modeling Ash's upcoming deluxe skin. Apparently it was submitted to the tech animation department on Thursday of this week, and from the mouth of Jeff himself, it's pretty close to being done. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to ship soon, as it is set to launch with the rework, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it coming sooner than later. Continuing on the deluxe theme, Ray was actually on live sculpting the newest deluxe skin. Mag got herself a new updated look, complete with a floating headpiece and faceplate. It also seems as though her arms are held together presumptuously through magnetism. While there isn't necessarily a crazy change in her body profile like Trinity or Oberon, I'm personally a massive fan of the way it looks. Very classy yet also thematic. Ray also slipped in a tidbit for those of you drooling over the Frost Deluxe skin. He's actually currently double fisting models as he just began working on it after he completed the Ash Deluxe. Keeping the skin train rolling, which sounds like a very disturbing horror movie now that I say it out loud, we have the next round of Tenogen selections, which includes an Atlas and an Ash helm by Arterwen, a new Syandana, as well as the Saren, Nyx, and Ember Grack skins by Faven_PS, the updated Sari Syandana by Malayu, the Emperor Frost skin by Hitsusan, the Echo Banshee helmet by Reiku, and Volkavi's Battle Damage Chroma skin. At this moment there is not a solidified date as to their release, but we should be seeing them before the end of this year, as they did state that there was a possibility of having another round before January. Now if you are watching the footage and are wondering what the fuck is this neon hot mess running around, that is the newest addition to our Warframe roster. They previewed the Bardframe live on stream with hopes that chat would provide them with a new default color scheme. However, we ended up with whatever the hell that was. Now, in the midst of all of the tragic fashion frame butchering, it was revealed to us that she would come with her own built-in step sequencer. Now, for those of you who don't know, a step sequencer allows you to input notes and rest, and then play it back for you. Basically what I'm saying is that you'll be able to compose songs with her, I'm assuming to a limited capacity, that you can bring into battle. There will be accompanying visual effects unique to your combination of melodies, and your teammates will actually be able to hear your compositions. In the Arsenal screen, we did however catch a glimpse of the placeholder names for her abilities, which include Tuned Up, Drop D, Pied Piper, and Amplifier. I am super excited, however, I did double check and Bardframe is not set to ship with the War Within, so I'm gonna have to reel in all of my feels for the moment. Now let's move on to the heftier stuff. The dev stream did give us a preview to the upcoming changes to escalating Void Tier missions. If you've collected enough reactants within that round to unlock your current relic, you will be given the option to select another relic within the same era during the 20-second downtime in between waves, allowing you to collect even more reactant for another unlock. The user interface would also display the relics your teammates are using so that you can coordinate if necessary. Just note that at this moment it is going to be limited to defense and interception, whilst other escalating mission types are still being discussed. Moving along, we got ourselves a sneak peek at the new Grineer tileset, along with the new mission type that will be unlocked after we finish the War Within quest. Assault, as it was being referred to on stream, is a new multi-stage mission type that blends sabotage with mobile defense, amongst other unnamed game models. Assault will have 5 separate objectives and was referred to as the longest non-escalating non-raid mission. On the second stream, when asked how long the mission would take, Rebecca initially said that on a normal paced run it could take about 15 minutes, maybe even up to 20 if you try to complete side objectives like caches. However, faster individuals that skip those objectives can make it in about 10, but do keep in mind that those caches will have exclusive items in them. Now this really makes me excited, as it almost feels like this has the potential to be Warframe's version of a dungeon crawl, and I definitely like the idea of blending multiple mission types, as I have a touch of that ADD, so it should definitely keep me engaged. In addition to that, the build that they were on featured volumetric lighting as well as some of the other visual effects that Steve has been working on, and it definitely sent tingles up my spine. Seeing it live, I can only imagine the way that it will look in some of the more dynamic tile sets, and I am super excited. Now before I close this out, I did want to address a couple things. First and foremost, the second dream will become the first replayable mission, with the rest following suit. Development time for making each quest available is quite long, so you're gonna have to be patient. The final subject I wanted to touch on was the fact that sorties these were also brought up as a topic. And from what was said on the stream, they are being worked to go along with a new mechanic in the War Within. However, no further details were released due to spoilerificness. To be honest with you, I would rather not dip too far into speculation, so let's calm our tits on this one. Because let's face it, you're all here to see what's been #confirmed. So thank you all for watching this episode. Now the new YouTube card system only gives me 20 seconds at the end of this to overlay thumbnails, so I may have to tweak these little end bits. Regardless, do all the things that I ask you to do at the end of every one of these, and as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!